Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So today, I wanted to have a discussion on how the fall of Atlas could help Weiss's character grow. Not only as to how this can help Weiss's character grow, but I also want to go into how this could help Weiss's motivations for the future of the series. And I really wanted to go into that. So sit back, relax, I hope you all enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So Volume 7 is going to take place in Atlas. We're going to have the big war that they're setting up, and not only that, but we are also finally going to get the conclusion to Weiss's arc, because, well, it's Atlas, and it's Weiss, she's from there. I mean, why wouldn't they do this, right? But, with Atlas, and if it were to fall, there are several things that this could actually do to benefit Weiss's character, help her grow as a character, and even further push her motivations into wanting to take over the Shanida's company and try to get it out of the terrible state that her father has left it in. So, if you look at Weiss and her character, when we first did get to meet her, she wanted to make the Shanida's company a better place, considering that its shady business practices and how Jacques, whenever he finally got the company, he really changed it from being a great, prideful, and respectful company to one that's more sinister, greedy, one with very terrible labor practices. Wonder how that sounds familiar. But Weiss herself, she definitely wants to change it back to being the way it was when her grandfather was in charge, and she really wants to bring it back to its former glory. But now, what you're probably wondering is, how could Atlas really do all of this? If Atlas were to fall, how would this actually benefit Weiss, and how could she really be motivated further to try to reconstruct and better the Shanida's company if Atlas itself falls? Well, let me go ahead and jump into that explanation right now. So first, let's start off looking at it like this. Atlas, if it were to fall, there will be thousands upon thousands of people who will probably die, of course, or will be injured. Now, that's sad to say, but that's probably what will happen if Atlas does turn out to fall in the end. Now, the people of Atlas, if Atlas does turn out to fall, as well as the Shanida's company, they're going to need somebody that can fit the leadership role. They're going to need somebody that's going to be able to help them in the trying times of Atlas falling. Jacques, for example, is definitely not someone with leadership skills, because he is one who is selfish. He is one that is all about himself. And as he even stated to Weiss's mother when Weiss turned 10 years old on her birthday, was that he only married into the family just to get the company, just for money. And as Weiss also stated back in Volume 1, he has been abusive. He is an abusive father, and he is not someone that is fit to really be a leader, if you think about it, especially taking the reputation of the Shanida's company and making it what it currently is in the series. Well, if Jacques turns out to survive the fall, and if he were to believe that he's the one who could be the leader, Weiss could actually be the one to stand up and give her own mind on the situation, exposing him for who he is. And if you think about it, Blake could also stand up in the situation, considering that she also knows of the Faunus discrimination and the issues that the Shanida's company have when it comes to treating the Faunus, as well as their bad labor practices. This could be another example of really showing the people that Jacques would not be the right person to lead them or to rebuild the Shanida's company. And in turn, this could have Weiss stand up and try to take the role of the leader, to try to help benefit the Shanida's company, as well as try to benefit Atlas. And while it would be very hard for Weiss to see her own country fall because of the war between Ozpin and Salem, this could really motivate her character to try to better everything for not just the Shanida's company, but even the people of Atlas. This may even make her decide that because she has also become a huntress, she has also seen the conflicts others have gone through. This could lead her into trying to better the country structure as a whole, and not just the Shanida's company as well. But not only this will also show how much of a leader Weiss has grown to become, and how she's changed from the beginning to that point in time in the series, and it would show great growth for her character. But let's go into if the Shanida's company itself even falls. So if it does, this could give Weiss the freedom to try to rebuild it and restructure it much better than the way her father took it and then just completely made it just a shell of what it once was. And because Weiss knows how the company structure fell, she could then look at the flaws of what her father did and could better it, and then she could even take examples from what her own grandfather Nicholas Schnee did with the company, and then she could put her own ideas into it and create it and structure it better than it was before. And she could even become a much better leader of the Schnee company than her own father was, making it return back to its former glory. But Weiss is going to need help on this one. And depending on which path they take with this, there could be several characters that we still know that could help Weiss. For example, Winter is another character that could help Weiss whenever it comes to these issues, because Winter has been someone who has been in support of Weiss this whole time, and, well, we do need to see her thoughts on her own father and the stance on how she feels about what her father has done with their family as well as the She Does company, and this could give us more character for Winter when it comes to this aspect. Not only that, but while Weiss could be possibly struggling in certain areas because she may have some problems trying to come up with ideas to better the company, this could be the time that Winter could step up and she could even say, hey, look, here is how we could benefit this better in this way. Or, not only that, but she could also help Weiss if Weiss were to also try to reconstruct Atlas to make it better too. She could help in those regards, and if something does happen to Ironwood, then maybe Winter could be the one to take over the Atlasian army. That could be another possibility and could help Weiss in that way. So there are a couple possibilities here on how that could actually benefit Weiss, with her own sister being somewhat of family, someone that Weiss has always looked up to, could also be supporting her in these ways when it comes to restructuring and helping the betterment of the She Does company and Atlas as well. But another character that could jump in there and that could help out would also be Klein. Klein is another character that seems to be in support of Weiss and also seems to disagree with Jacques. So Klein himself could be another character that could really support Weiss and her endeavors in trying to help make the She Does company as well as Atlas be better after its fall, if it does fall, and the She Does company as well. And I think that that would be a really cool thing to see Klein actually do and try to help with Weiss trying to better everything too. Not only that, but another character we could see that could be in support of Weiss could also be her mother, considering we have not been introduced to her mother yet, and it would be good to see her mother give Weiss support if that's where she stands, in which maybe she does, but since we don't know enough about Weiss's mother to say that, we can't really say at the time being. But these are things that could really motivate Weiss to better Atlas if it does turn out to fall, as well as the She Does company. And I think it would show great growth for her character as well as her own motivations. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share this with your friends if you found this video informative or useful, and also follow me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.